Hello, Speed Gaming Final Fantasy Randomizer fans. Welcome into another great race here in the Chaos Winter Carnival Tournament. We have here Syraniss versus Jaylow7. I'm joined here in the booth by Forsaken Sadness. How you doing today?
I'm doing great today, Kyleo. How are you?
I'm doing good. See, this is a game 2, is that correct?
This is a game 2.
All right. And let's see here. We've got two little bit different parties here. Force Thief, Force Black Mage. You want to start talking about the blessings we're going to see here today?
So, it seems that our Force Party members are a Thief and a Black Mage. Now in our Thief, we have Wood Armor, Evade, and add 20 MDef. But their Malice is for promo Red Wizard Armor. Kind of a weird promo, but you know, we'll see what happens. On our Black Mages, we have Hurt Undead, add Warp, but their Malice is -1 hit percent per level. But we don't need them to hit anything, we're going to use them for spells, so that's not bad either.
Yeah, if you're having to swing with a Black Mage, then something's gone wrong.
Of course. Now it is interesting to see that both party members took White Mages too. And I don't know if that's for the extra money or what, but they add 800 gold and equip shields. And their Malice is -30 hit points, so a little squishy.
Yeah, my thought process on that was probably that extra gold too. It's going to help with that extra Black Mage on Syraniss' side, but if you'll do notice, there's a nice little empty space over there on Jay's side.
Jay had a Red Mage over there, but I think after reading the blessings on the Red Mage, he said no. I mean, it's got add 20 strength, plus 20 vitality, but no temper. I mean, really, we only keep Red Mages around for temper and fast, so it'll be interesting. They have a pretty well balance with Red Mage, or with Black Mage and White Mage, so it shouldn't be too bad. But it will definitely be a bit different, because Jaylow's going to have an easier time getting his levels in with only 3 members, but he's going to have a harder time, well, having all the spells he needs too. He's not going to have extra casts of Temper, or Fast, or Warp, or Nuke, or things like that, so...
Yeah, with the current party setup, it's putting all of our eggs into the Thief basket.
Pretty much. We are hoping the Thief can do all of our carrying, that is for sure.
Yeah, early level magics are definitely going to play a very key part here, and then I always look forward to see if there's any route divergence, usually coming out of Provoca.
Yeah, usually I've seen a little bit of divergence before Provoca. We usually add Provocas whether they tilt one way or another more than anything. So it will be interesting to see what they do.
What are you feeling? Early ice play?
I'm always down for the early ice play. That is my jam right there. Let us suffer together. And it looks like we are just about to start. And they are off.
Alright, let's see what this magic brings us here. Soft Mute, Cure 2, and Harm.
That's the best. What about Black Magic?
There's Temper, level 1. Was lit too.
And Saber level 1 too. So our ninja, when we promote, will actually be able to Saber himself too.
Yeah, so if you don't find the Power Bonk, it's not the worst thing in the world. And a pretty cheap Cat Claw there. Granted, I don't think we're going to be swinging with any mages anytime soon.
No, but it's good to know where the Cat Claw is, and it's good to know what the weapons are like. And I think I saw Zeus Gauntlet as our magic item.
Yep, it was the Zeus Gauntlet as our AoE. So we've got a lot of electricity coming through to these early monsters.
And nothing wrong with that. And we get our first look inside of Topher with Jaylow. And how are the girls? So far they look okay. I'm not seeing anything too crazy.
Silver Shield coming out of that bottom chest.
Yeah. Definitely always happy for some more. Ooh, Bane's sword +5 in the top left.
That feels nice to hold into your pocket for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Hit a button. There we go. Alright, and we're both looking at Garland. One Bane him, and the other one is just gonna temper up that thief and go from there.
And coming out of the Royals here, we get a ribbon -1 from the king, and the princess goes ahead and gives us our boat.
So we get a boat from the princess. What do we get from the king?
The ribbon -1.
Ooh, that's not bad. But ribbon and a boat early? Definitely would be heading to Provoca. I want those spells.
Both runners here just about at the same pace here. Syraniss going to be the first one to pop into Provoca and either check magic or go ahead and say goodbye to some pirates. And it looks it's going to be the pirate play.
Yep.
With some different colored pirates over there on Jaylow's side. Wrong pirates.
Right. And it looks like both sides have, well, murdered off one member of their parties. One had none, and the other one was like...
Inner Sea unlocked. That's the canal coming out of Bic there.
Ooh, good thing to have. Were those house prices only 1,000?
I missed it, but I do like to see cheap houses. Level 2 white magic, we are looking at Fear, Cure 4, so that's nice to see in the lower white magic level there.
Oh, of course, and we get Brat, Quake, Confuse, and Bane out of level 2 magic.
With that extra Black Mage and Syraniss side, that does a bunch of extra charges for some Brak strats.
We got an easy way to kill off Kraken now.
Easy, sure.
Hey, just Kraken 1, not Kraken 2. He takes a little extra work. Jaylow taking care of his pirates now. As Syraniss is being attacked by a lot of sharks.
Yeah, from here you have to think either go check Crescent, get your item there, see where that leads you, but you're out of the Inner Sea already. Do you just go on and say hi to Bahamut and do the Ordeals play, or do you go in and check into Marsh or Ice? Lots of options open up here.
Oh yeah, I would probably hit Marsh, without a doubt. Just to have it and be done with it.
I can also see the play for Ice as well with those free warp charges coming out of the Black Mages. It might feel like you can kind of do a little sneaky get in, get out. And Life too, looking at that level 6 white magic there.
Ooh, that's a little late. What does the old man have for us? We have slabs. Now we have a reason to leave the Inner Sea. Yeah, see, I am always a firm believer of having a reason to leave before you actually go. Because, I mean, why do you want to double back unless you have to?
With this flag set, there's a reason. It's called Ordeals.
Yeah, but you also have Bahamut up there and Waterfall. I mean, there's lots of reasons to leave, but I don't want to have to come back.
That's true. Double dipping never does feel nice.
No. Both of our party members are currently in the Elfland area. Jay stopping by to see what they have. No, not looking in the weapons store. Going to the magic store.
We got level 3 and lock 2.
Oh yeah. Alright, well we have all of our melee strats taken care of. We just need to find a weapon.
We need a weapon for this thief, and otherwise I think the setup is looking pretty nice. So just need a weapon and levels.
Oh yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, Syraniss over here with 2 black mages, both with temper and fast, and lock 2. That's going to give him a bit of an edge there because he's definitely going to be able to basically buff himself to where he needs to be much faster. And that looked like gold rings in the store there at Elfland, 22,000.
It's always good to know where those gold rings are sitting. Fire 3, Ice 2, Nuke at level 4 for black magic.
Okay. Ooh, and we got a first dive into Marsh over here on Jay's side.
Move around a little bit of gear, and down we go with Syraniss right on his tail. It looks like on Syraniss' side it was just the plan to get that early gold from the white mage, because he's keeping that white mage down and going with the 3-man party.
Yeah, I feel like the 3-man party isn't a bad play. I mean, you get a little bit faster experience. You're in an area where you have enough AoEs and spells. You might be okay, but that heat coming off those mucks over there, did some damage to Jay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a feels bad moment having to kind of reset out of that. A little bit of gold on from a chest on Syraniss' side. Let's see if we get any decent pulls here. Cloth +3, it's nice to see early on.
At this point, the biggest thing you want to see is a lot of money and a better weapon. Ooh,
And
we get a ruby.
I can understand that completely wanting to fade ice. You got a ruby to chase down, a slab to translate.
This little 5,000 guild chest or gold chest out of Jaylow on his side as Syraniss makes his way over to pick it up. They are doing a lot of chests here, so I'm wondering if they're like really looking for money to pay for those level 4 spells or what.
And you could sell the Zeus Gauntlet.
Why would I sell the Zeus Gauntlet? That gives my thief a way of actually doing AoE damage. I mean, maybe. Once we get like a mage stick or something better.
I'll say I do see the play more on Syraniss' side, just with the value of that second black mage. Because then you've got 2 black mages with the nuke. And then, so then you don't really need that AoE caster as much for the thief.
And that forecast... Oh, sorry, and that forecast of warp to get out of Marsh real quick. Right, there's just the 2 that Jay has.
And the ruby is in marble over on Jay's side. And now Syraniss is like, see you, Inner C. I will be back later. I've got more things to turn in.
Alright, and we are making our way over to Titan's Cave. Might as well get our 2 quick checks over here done and see if we can find anything good.
Either a key item or access to one of our dungeons outside of Volcano.
Hey, I would be happy to see a Vorpal at this point. Money, money. Ooh, black shirt.
Black shirt and then a crown.
That's not too horrible. There's the thing is, if we can get the tail promote, the mages can wear the black shirt, so... Sarda gives us the tail. Ooh, I know where I'm going.
Absolutely.
Like, without a doubt.
That was some smart predicting there.
Yeah, because at this point, go to Bahamut, get your tail turning, find your key item there, go to Ordeals, get your item there, go down and get your crown, and at that point, you pretty much have covered almost everything. And if you get the Oxyel and Ordeals or Bahamut, you got a dungeon right there to dive.
Yeah, when it comes to the proximity play, that definitely feels really good to get to at this point get that tail. And Jay just topping off on spells here on his side, and gonna probably be right behind getting those same turn-ins done.
It is true. He is making his way out of the inner sea, it looks like, so. Now, it will be interesting, because it is possible that we could run into, say, like, the dynamite or something like that. But Syraniss has the advantage in the fact that he's now translating his slab. Which means that's one step ahead of Jay here.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing good over in Black Magic at level 5. Didn't even check see what's in White Magic.
Syraniss is a little bit further ahead in the turn-ins here, but I think they're still about even on the levels.
Yes.
So, you know, even if you don't have a lot of the levels, it's great to get early turn-ins. But also, if you go too far too fast, the overworld will it'll say, "Hey, hold on, slow down."
Entirely. But there are several good turn-ins. Ooh, and we get a key.
Nice. There we go. So that's one part of item go mode there.
Exactly.
Ice armor. So, do you think if you find something like a fighter behind one of the fiends, that you maybe pick it up just to kind of be a tank?
Nope.
For Topher?
Like, don't get me wrong, the fighters would be okay, but it's noodly. It's got no strength whatsoever. And while it would be a good tank, you might as well lean into the thief at this point.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I always find it interesting to see what people will choose to recruit or not to recruit based on just kind of how the seed's going. Because a simple recruitment can either make or break something. I think that's the TNT that Astos is hanging on to, if I read that correctly.
If you read that, more props to you, because I've been trying to learn how to read that, and I always miss it.
You have to keep your eye where it is in the text. That's what I've learned.
Right, and Astos is still hanging on by a thread. Will the ninja be able to finish him? Yes, he will.
And it was the TNT.
Now, the smart play would be to go and check the grind tiles. Well, save and then check the grind tiles.
Yeah, you've got the key. It looks like he's going to go right there and do it.
I mean, you got 2 chests there. You have very good grind tiles that can appear here. Ooh,
and Jane better go get that promotion there on his side. So not too far behind.
Not the best tiles here, but still we're checking.
I feel a little bit more comfortable though at this point with resurrecting my party there.
Yeah, at this point I probably would resurrect my party also. But we are going to do the Cardia check, or Canaria?
Canaria lock check, yep.
Yeah, Canaria. I always get Canaria and Cardia mixed up.
I would definitely res my people though before if you're doing a toe flock check.
Yeah. And we get the rod. Alright, we now have the rod out. We have 2 dungeons available to us.
So I feel like at this point you're probably going to hope for an Oxyel on Syraniss' side because you don't have like an early chime or a cube. But we'll see what more items come to give us here.
We also have not seen the vendor item at all either. So I'm wondering if he is going to make a play for a waterfall at this point. Nope. Might be a dwarf play.
Yeah, you can turn the TNT while you're down there. You can check the lock chests. So I don't hate that at all.
No, not at all. He's got level 10 across the board. Ooh,
look.
the dreaded bridge boss.
Just 16 minutes in, no big deal.
Just with pocket change. Hey, go talk to the red dwarf. Oh, we're gonna talk about this.
And there's the second half of our key items there, the loot.
Oh, we know where that is. We are almost in go mode.
Almost in go mode, but still really needing to get some levels and just a little bit better gear here.
That is true. But we could probably find quite a bit of our gear in Volcano, or water, or Sea Shrine, or Air, or Mirage. So, like, oop, we got a first play into ordeals on Jay's side here.
It's going to be with Syraniss right behind, just with a little bit of extra turn-ins ahead here.
All right. So now I think I've asked you this before, but in the dreaded 4-pillar room, what's your favorite pillar?
All right, so I consider the one that Jay's going into now number 1, so the one beneath that one number 2.
Right. Okay. We're on the same page. Number 2 always seems to be the one there. It's like a bait.
And Jay gets it through it, no problems.
No, a little jealous. We got nightmares on the trap tile. Okay. Definitely a little bit hard hidden.
Let's heal up that ninja, please.
Mm-hmm. Cabins, pocket change. Okay, now we're getting some real money now.
And we got a ruse stick.
Good find.
And a light axe.
Also not a bad find. Give us a little bit more options when dealing with the undead.
Yeah, that light axe is going to feel good for Jay's white mage. And there's the herb coming out of ordeals.
Okay. Well, now we got a reason to check the lock chests on
I'm not thinking we're going to be able to. I'm not thinking we're going to be able to do this without Ice Cave.
I'm not either. They still have waterfall to go through.
So it looks like Jay's probably going to go and let's see. Let's see that turn in the crown to get the TNT, and then also do the herb all while down there. And probably gonna check the Oasis shop, then waterfall, see what we're gonna get here.
Yeah, smart play there, saving at a junction point. That way,
guessing a chime or a cube here. No, that means either floater sitting in waterfall, or it's hanging out in Ice Cave.
Exactly. I'm trying to think if there's any. Well, there is a chance that Elfland has it too.
Have we not seen the item shop in Elfland yet?
Well, not the item shop, but they have the herb turn-in.
Oh, the herb turn-in. That's right. Good call. Good call. Chime is the vendor item in Onrak there.
Yes, it is. Okay. We now know where the chime is. I don't know if I saw Syraniss buy it, but Syraniss. But we are going inside a waterfall. This is a great place to get some levels if he's got spell charges.
And hopefully, there's a nice Gasty. Nice good chunk of XP out of that.
Exactly. Drop a couple nukes, hit it with a sword, and you got free experience. Alright, didn't roll too bad, but we are up to level 14 and 13 now. while Jay is at level 15 or level 11. See, this is why I like my walking grinds, because if you're doing a walking grind in like Sky or in Sea, this is the best place to do it. Now, this right here is a great grinding tile.
You just really gotta hope that they don't roll anything real nasty. Mummies scare me all the time.
Oh no, I don't blame you for that one, but they are very thin. And that right there gave him almost 2 levels to everybody. And we got the floater on the ice. Or in the waterfall.
Alright, so unless they're really going to be digging for gear here, I'm not... And a mage stick coming out of the chest there, so I'm not really... Maybe they're not really going to need to choose the ice this go around.
Well, they do have that Bane stick +5, so... I have a feeling Syraniss is going to do some grinding on this tile for a little bit. Because they're not too strong. But we do know that they have gaze, so we definitely want to keep an eye on that.
Jay picking out that Piccolo over on his side, so now it is in full item go mode. And so now both the runners just need orbs and levels and just a little bit better gear here.
There's a very tasty looking nuke going off right now, wiping out the entire mummy pack. And is he gonna save and then go back in? Nope, okay. He got a couple levels he wanted out of there, and he is continuing on his way. Smart move. Now, I'm willing to bet money the first thing he does is he goes up and turns left. Alright. He's going for that floater. I'm willing to bet money.
Oh yeah, probably. Just go on and get up in the sky and then go just...
Probably that. Yeah, probably the Elfland to turn it in because ooh, that was a cremate. That was a little painful to watch, but we're definitely gonna head over to Elfland just to see if he can get that bottle. If not, he'll probably head over to Lefane and do that slab turn in.
And the crystal coming from the Elf Prince.
Not a bad little find.
I don't think either of them have checked Montoya's closet yet, so there might just be something a little useful there.
Possibility.
Gold -2 and Elf locked.
The gold -2. I mean, we haven't seen the silvers yet, but Syraniss definitely not stopping, but he does pick up a bottle from Montoya. Okay, we have the bottle.
And it looks like we're going to do the Toflock checks here. And with each of these turn-ins, we're getting closer and closer to that Vorpal.
Yep. Which is not a bad weapon if it rolls up. Syraniss definitely playing it a little risky walking around with one thief, but...
And nothing great coming out of Toflock there, just some money and opal gear that no one's wearing.
That's true. But, always good to find, and we are being raided by Godeki. Hey everybody, welcome. We are doing a Final Fantasy 1 randomizer for our Winter Carnival tournament. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Right, Syraniss is raiding Yeah, he's raiding an armory now, which is not a bad thing. Is he going to check the trap trial? He is, and it is Cobras.
Power bonk coming out of Carrie's armory. That's feeling nice.
Oh, yeah.
Now he did find a wood that wood helm, and the thief does have the wood armor evade
Right.
buff. So you know that could definitely come in play.
Uh-huh. Ooh, he is playing with a giant sandwich, and he kills it. Ooh, that is definitely going to be my grind spot now. I don't know if he's actually going to use the wood set, but just in case. Ice shield +5. Oh yeah, that is very nice to see. Go back and find another sandwich. It's 5,000 experience points, and he killed it in 3 hits. Oh, he might be saving.
Yeah, we're gonna save the gear that we, or just continue on. I would have at least gone res the rest of my party and then just finished it out.
He's probably gonna be able to res him over here in Gaia. But yeah, I might have stayed there for a minute or two, just whacking the sandwiches with a sword.
All right, well, there's our third dungeon. For the Oxiel there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree. I think he is trying to look for a perfect solo grind for that thief. And if he finds it, then he is good to go. But he is on his way down to Lefane to turn in that slab. I think we got a ribbon already, so he's got to be looking for something else. Because I know at this point... Oh, nope, he's bringing everybody back. Let's see what our turn-in is.
Adamant from Lefane.
Is that adamant? Yep, okay.
So maybe we get the weapon out of the blacksmith.
Yep. So we're either going to get the cube or the vorpal out of the blacksmith, and everything else is hidden in ice. Now, I will say this much. This has been a jet seed so far. We got Jay just making his way into the vampire floor right now on Earth. And he is just flying through there. He missed the bat, though.
Opal +5 bracelet's going to feel real nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can move the gold one down to somebody else.
So yeah, so if we go do this adamant turn in here and it ends up being the cube, do you, knowing then that the vorpal is sitting in ice, do you still make the run through it?
So, it depends. If I'm running 2 black mages with warp, yes. I will go grab the vorpal to have a weapon. Because at this point, I really don't have my in-game weapon, and the vorpal is the best thing I can find.
And that is just a plain vorpal coming out of the adamant turn-in.
Still not bad. Okay, there we go. The Hooray Dwarf has been freed from his suffering. Okay. And so, Syraniss is making his dive into Earth to check the Hall of Giants. What do we find? Giants.
Sounds
and
appropriate.
frost wolves. Okay, nothing good. Alright, checking the other type trap tile here, and we get water. Okay.
Alright, and Jay now making it to the second section here. Using that rod. Alright, we're gonna go north, check those chests. We are fading those chests. And just going straight through.
He is. And I missed to see if he picked up my my favorite chest. Being is very, very true. But we can put him out of his suffering for a little bit. Alright, We got some cash, some opal helms, and a heal. Not too bad.
I think that's a fighter behind Lich there.
That looks like a fighter. Jay is definitely contemplating it as he finds speed bump. Oh, that's a knight? Okay. Some of these custom sprites and non-custom sprites, I never know what anybody is.
3 hits, 83 damage. Gonna bring up the fog with the white mage and throwing the fast onto the thief. Meanwhile, speed bump just being a little punchy here, under 100 HP here for that ninja.
Use the root stick. Nope.
Swing, 6 hits, 75 damage. Gonna hit lock 2 onto Lich there. More evasion strats.
See,
1
I
damage.
think he's hitting enough. Usually I use lock when it's like 3 swings, 2 damage. If I get 6 swings and 2 damage, that means I'm hitting really well. I want to boost up my damage numbers.
I know, 6 hits for 170, like 170 damage. Black Mage is down. 348, we got critical hits, and that is Lich 1 down. First orb is lit now for Jay.
Right.
Passing by that pickup there, so not gonna take that knight.
Syraniss playing with our vampire friend. Let's see how his version goes.
And the only reason I think I would have seen taking that knight is if there's anything worthwhile from white magic in the early levels that the knight could learn. Otherwise,
Right.
you know, otherwise it's not really worth it. Keep that white mage going.
I agree with you over there. I mean, you only have so much you can deal with, and we've seen some decent armor, but I don't know if they have kept any of that. We got an Aegis shield and a Gershark. Ooh, this is my grind tile right here.
Oh, I do like a Gershark grind.
Does seem a little chunky, but not too bad. But he is not grinding there. He is continuing on his way. Which, again, I don't blame him. He's got decent levels right now. He's got his melee strat set up.
Yeah, he's just now ready to go and get these orbs done and get ready for Topher. Meanwhile, where do you, if you're Jay, where do you think you go from here? You think he's gonna just do the volcano play? That's the proximity wise, that's the closest available dungeon for him.
So he hasn't gotten to Crescent yet, and I'm very confused why he hasn't gone to Crescent yet. I mean, he's there now, thankfully. But he doesn't have a slab yet. So he's got to do that and then turn it in. Dill doesn't know waterfall leads to the floater. I would be racking my brain right now trying to figure out where I haven't been. Because clearly I have forgotten something at this point. I think that's what we've been seeing with those hesitations with Jay, is him trying to remember where he hasn't gone. It looks like he is making his way up to ice now to get... Nope, volcano. Okay.
Yeah, it's the closest way to get your second orb. You know, I don't hate it. He's gonna end up if he checks the chest in the armory, he's gonna find that power bonk, and that's gonna feel really good.
Right.
The first orb lit on Syraniss' side.
And it's going to give him some time to think. And I think that's what he needs more than anything, is that, okay, where haven't I been? Let me do something comfortable while I'm thinking about where I need to go.
And Syraniss is going to just dive straight in. He's already looted Carrie's armory, so it's just going to be beelining it straight for Carrie.
Yep. Which I don't hate to play. There are a couple trap chests in here, but he's got a weapon, he's got some armor, he should be good to go.
He's got the weapon, he's got the roost stick, he's got the decent armor, and he's got the power bonk. I mean, I don't think there's really much more.
I could hope for a defense sword, but I don't need it. We got more worms?
And we've not seen a katana yet, have we?
No, we have not. But he did just lose a black mage. And no life casting is definitely going to be a bit of a pain for him.
Giant +5 sword. Nothing spectacular.
Making our way into the next area. Pocket money. And more worms. That worm is gone.
Thor hammer and a wizard stick.
Alright.
I mean, it does feel nice to confuse carry one.
So maybe he is thinking he might pick up a fighter if he finds one. That is correct, Davian. That is the only two places he has not been to yet.
And Syraniss still digging for something here. Maybe another ribbon?
Maybe an easy eye tile, that's what I'm thinking.
And it's true, I have not really found the best grind spot yet.
We found a couple of some of the better ones, but we have not found the best, I'll agree.
They're all sitting in Ice Cave.
Yeah, they are. Alright, and we are making our way to our carry fight on Syraniss' side.
I think it's another thief sitting out there behind carry there.
Yeah. And we got a couple casts of roots going out. Going for dual nuke stats off of a ninja and a black mage.
That's a thunder coming out of carry.
Ooh, that is a thunder.
We make it through though.
And there's no more carry. We're back in the air and heading to Crescent. No? Where are we going?
Should be making our way to Waterfall. Or to Sea Shrine.
Yep, we are working our way to Sea Shrine, okay. Thought he might stop there for a moment and resurrect his black mage, but he was like, nah, we can do that later. Was definitely a thief, thank you, Sir Link, a lot. Hey.
I got excited for a second seeing the Agama on Jay's side, but it was just a wild Agama.
Yeah, I think it was last night we saw a wild eye that ended up having crack and was just murdering party members randomly, and I was like, well, you don't want to find that grind tile.
I wouldn't like to see that either.
Alright, yeah, we got a seafood platter over here in C, not too bad.
That's always a nice little chunk of XP there.
Oh yeah. Nice little walk and grind as you make your way over to the boss. And Jaylow is on average level 14. So he is a little bit behind on levels here. About 10 levels.
Yeah, so I think probably still just looking for that really clutch grind tile to just sit on that and just power spike your way up.
I think Jay's a little tilted right now. He is probably frustrated that he feels like he missed something. Len, yeah, I agree. C is one of my favorite places for a walking grind. Sky's good too, but C I feel more comfortable in.
Okay, so dump that wood armor there to pick up that pro ring, so it definitely looks like Syraniss isn't interested in the wood set strat there.
Oh no. He's got fast nuke and a roost stick. He can make his own evade cap. But he is having a hard time keeping that first black mage alive.
That could definitely be an issue going into Topher.
Well, it is. It depends on what his armor is on that black mage, because I think the other black mage is wearing that opal curio. So.
And I think he also does have a black shirt.
Oh yeah, the black shirt's what's on the bottom one. My mistake. That looks like poison touch lobsters. You want to keep at least one of them alive so you have Brack strats. Jay making his way out of Carry Volcano. Looks like he is now heading up to Waterfall. And I think he's not going to be happy to see this.
I can't tell. Is that a black belt behind Kraken?
I have no idea. I didn't even get a chance to see it. I'm sorry.
All right. Jay's going to be going into ice here, and I believe that is the cube.
Yeah, the cube is in Ice Cave.
Alright, nuke coming out. That was a high rolling nuke. Kraken misses on that ninja that was been moved down to the bottom slot. Misses again. Nuke coming out. 320 damage. And goodbye, Kraken. Whoa. We just did a swaparoo. Dropped that ninja. And picked up the master.
Okay. We got a black belt now that is already up there in levels and whatnot. Okay.
Yeah, he does have a malice of minus 10% hit.
That's already gone. 10% is 3 levels. But he can grind past that real quick. I am a little concerned about the whole, well, I don't know, equipping everything on him. But he is doing a quick check of the quadrants, probably trying to find some sandworms or stakes to chew on. And he's going for punchy strats, and punchy strats might work. Yeah.
I think he's still going to really taking a risk here on not having any way of resurrecting through Topher should something really bad happen. All right, and Jay now he gets that cube out of ice. Going to check the better trap chest here in the lower levels, and Syraniss now knows what's here in ice.
I think he's looking for that grind tile now.
Yeah.
Like I said, I am not quite sure why he equipped everything on there, because I think at this level, the black belt should be able to tank everything, but yeah, I definitely see him going for punchy strats. Alright, and Jay making his way down to check the 6-pack as Syraniss finds the wizard tile.
Not what you're wanting to see.
No.
Oh,
but the mud golems are.
So we got mud goals on Syraniss' side, and there's a spike tile for Agmas there in that 6-pack room.
Mm-hmm. Probably gonna find that too, but that mud golem wasn't too bad of a grind spot either.
Four hits, 268 damage coming out of the ninja on Jay's side.
That's respectable damage. Let's see, life and life 2. I know Life 2 was up there. Life is level 4.
Yeah, and Life 2 was level 6.
Yeah. Wait, why'd you warp out? You just about found the Agma tile. Or did he find the Agma tile?
I think he did find it.
We might be going back down there. I wanted to get the cube before he got out of there.
Maybe just to pick up that little bit of extra EXP.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It looks like he's heading right back to the Agma tile. It will be interesting to see who finishes the grind up first, because that black belt, or that master, may do it very quickly.
Yeah, and he's on two main party instead of 3. Jay choosing to keep these other 2 mages up.
Right. Jay can be doing that as a safety strat to make sure he levels evenly, which is not bad. But when you have a black belt that's level 35, you don't need to worry about other party members. They can, well, they're just there for fodder.
Yeah, maybe taking the mages at least to nuke safe HP levels to try to at least survive one round of that. Yeah, Thieves at 4 hits on Jay's side. That's 6 hits on the Syraniss' side for that master. That's 660 damage from that master, and it was only 125 damage coming from the ninja, who I think has the Vorpal on, maybe? No, because the Vorpal came from the Adamant, so he doesn't have that yet. I think he's swinging the Bane Sword.
Oh yeah, he does not have the Vorpal yet, so he would be swinging the Bane Sword at this point, yeah. And Syraniss over there with a solo black belt, well, solo master, just leveling away. We got 31. How high do you think he's gonna go?
Let's see, we're at 49 minutes in. I would see maybe at the earliest 42 if he doesn't stop soon. Just go on and take it all the way up.
I think with that loss of hit percentage, he probably is going to go to about 40, 42. Usually with these flags, I'd say 36 would be good, but yeah, I think he's probably going to take it as high as he can go. 50, let's go. Look, we all believe in overkill, but sometimes overkill is too much.
So Jay's got the cube, doesn't have the chime, has done Earth and Volcano.
We're missing the floater. So at this point, he's got to be wondering, where have I missed?
Yeah, he's got to go to that. He's got to. Oh, I think his boat's over here. I was like, why is he going this way? I forgot he parked on that side. 8 hits now for that master there, level 37.
Doogie MacGyver, yeah, it does. So basically, it's probably going to want him to take to 44 or 45 in order to make up that 10% hit. But either way, it shouldn't be too bad.
Now, even with the 2 fast casters, you're really not. I think you could probably safely end it here.
Alright, and we are getting up to level 41 now. Okay. How many hits is he getting? I didn't see. We are at 8 hits. Okay.
Yep. And Jay now is making his way over to Onrak here, the Onrak continent. And
yep, this is where he just kicked himself. You can see it too, because he was like, I'm missing something. It's the Northern Docks. Wait. I was like, why are there skeletons? That's not an Agama grind.
We're level 44. Are we?
Right, but... Okay, now we're at 10 hits. Okay. At this
There we
point,
go.
he is done and leaving. So, yep, 44.
All right. Jay picking up that chime. So now, you don't have the Oxyale, you don't have the floater, you need that third orb. Do we just take the boat over to that northern dock and go sky, sky, sky?
Maybe. Like, get your floater, hit sky, and... Yeah, that would be what my thought would be. I got the floater now. I don't have the Oxyale. Let's just knock Sky out.
Debated going into Waterfall, but then changed his mind and looks like he is going to go try to hit the Sky Temple. Alright, Syraniss right now here at about 53 minutes in. He's already done the Toph checks, and we are doing our Topher dive.
Alright, now, everybody in the chat, this is why you bring a black belt to a Topher fight, and you overlevel them first, because speed bump isn't even going to be a speed bump at this point. Speed bump is just going to disappear. Ooh, blue steak. Okay. Sorry, I get sidetracked easily.
Alright, is Syraniss going to validate the run?
Probably not. He's not even gonna. Nope. He don't need those chests.
If you have a level 40, like 45 master, I guess that's already validated at that point.
Exactly. He's gonna walk over there. He's gonna punch a lich in the face. Gonna punch a cracker in the face. Carrie's just gonna smack away. Like, he's gonna walk through these bosses, which is a good thing. But oh.
Yeah, it looks like Jay now, he's probably like, I need to stop checking boxes now. I've got to go with the gear that I have. Knowing how much time we're in already here, just going to try to... Oh, we're going to go down here and maybe look at some boxes here.
Yeah, I think Jay is confused. Jay doesn't know if his opponent has gotten the floater yet. Doesn't know if he's in the same mindset or what. Because floater at ice, or not ice, at waterfall is kind of interesting. Usually you can find it within the inner sea after too long, but...
Yeah, and not having Oxyale, and it always... It does feel bad, but there's a Katana -2.
Ooh. Sorry, on Syraniss' side, there was a lich, and then there wasn't a lich.
Oh, I blinked, and I missed it. But yeah, not having the Oxyale when you go to do your waterfall check always feels bad because you don't like having to come back to that continent. You want to be able to check waterfall, do sea dive, and then just leave.
I agree entirely. I think that's one of the things that Jay was thinking was, I don't have the Oxyale. Is it really worth me staying here?
Alright, both the fast coming out. That was 200 damage coming from Carrie, but that was 2,700 damage coming out of that master, and Carrie is now dust.
It's 20 hits. 20. I usually stop counting after 10. Oh. You'd love to see it. I mean, at this point, the black belts are, not black belts, the black mages are literally just there as cheerleaders. They're support.
And that support makes the master hit faster, hit more times.
Exactly. Like, we are walking into Kraken. Now, Kraken is usually a scary fight, but, let's see how long Kraken stays alive. Will it be 1 turn or 2 turns? Vote in chat now.
It won't take long. 6 hits, 1,000 damage.
So, at least 2 hits. Not even trying Brack. And Kraken is gone. 2 hits.
Yeah, that's too pulverized to even make calamari at this point.
I don't even think you're making calamari at this point. I think you're making, like, squid paste to temper the soup.
No, got some worms with heat.
I start running low on hills. Alright.
He's still got 46 heal pots.
Yeah. He's got plenty. And I'm pretty sure he's going to do at least 500 damage with the first punch.
And nuclear coming out from... Oh.
And he is dead. Okay, so, yeah. Oh no, he got down to 720 HP. That was almost scary.
Yeah, had a parting nuclear, but those black wizards got the both fasts off before he even threw that out there.
Darn it, Fluffy Mittens. For a moment there, I thought you were doing, like, fiend names and names that started with this, or words that started with the same letter for defeat. And then I went up and realized it was tenderized for Kraken. Because Tiamat trounced. He had a theme.
Well, Jay does find a white shirt.
Yeah, Cure 4 is not a threat at this point. He can just punch through the Cure 4.
And there are 2 tempers there coming off. Black Mage is still surviving. Here we go. Here's the hit. 2,400 damage.
He's in the chat for Syraniss for a completed time of 58:17.
GG indeed.
Oh. Alright, let's see if we can get him here in the chat room. GG, Syraniss. That was a hell of a black belt grind. Are you there? Oop. There we go. I can barely hear you. While we wait for him to get his mic fixed, Jay is at Tia right now, Tia 1.
Starts out with an Ice 2.
Okay, is that better?
Oh, that is much better. GG's, man. GG's.
GG.
Thank you, thank you. That black belt felt bad when I first got him, but then I was like, I'll find a grind. I'll find a grind and I'll do it.
Yeah, I saw you get it, and I was like, but the thief! And then I was like, well, yeah, he's gonna probably take this thing up to like level 42, 44, and just walk through Topher.
Now, question for you. Had that Vorpal rolled higher, would you have then faded the black belt, or would you have still taken it?
That's it. I didn't find a katana. The Vorpal was kind of nah. I didn't want to have to. I would have been happy doing it with the Bane Sword. The Bane Sword can get you through. But I saw that black belt and I was like, you know what? I can go check some trap tiles. This can work.
Yeah.
That was a brat coming out of Jay to take out Tia there.
He is still going. I feel bad for Jay. Jay was doing great until he forgot Waterfall. And so he has been floaterless this entire time.
Yeah, that feels bad. I mean, I felt bad just because I had gone down there once before, and it's like, I could do Waterfall while I'm here, and then my black mage just died, and it's like, you know what, let's go do something else and come back.
Mm-hmm. So, and, I mean, he's holding his own. He just finished up Sky right now. I believe he is on his way over to Topher, so...
Yeah, he is in full go mode.
But we will definitely see what happens there. So, that means, after all this, it looks like I may be racing you if I can beat Danny. partners at arms are finally coming back to butt heads.
Is that what it is? I thought.
What's that?
Yeah, we both have a couple more rounds to make it through.
Yes, that is true. We have a couple more rounds to make through. But there's a chance, and that's all that matters.
Looks like Jay's looking for a place to park his boat.
Yeah. He should hopefully be finding it soon. Right there. Alright. I mean, yeah, we're at Matoya, but it's a little bit of a walk. That's fine.
Yeah, it would be good to go against you again, but man, I can't take anybody in this tournament lightly this year.
Oh no, I have not seen a bad race yet. And I have seen a lot of ducklings come out of nowhere and beat vets. I've seen a lot of vets that have just like... They ran great races and only have lost by like maybe 30 seconds. So it has definitely been an exciting Winter Chaos tournament. And we are getting a little bit of information from the bats.
So I'll ask you this, Syraniss, right from the get-go with your party. So that white mage just with that bonus gold there from the get-go, that was pretty much the only reason that was grabbed there initially. Was that the thought?
I actually kind of like taking a white mage just because you never know. You might have harm 4 and no other, because we had like no good sweepers until Nuke at level 4. If we had had harm 4 or Fade at level 1, that white would have carried me the first half.
And see, I was thinking that too, because of all the seeds we ran together. I was like, I can see why he took the white mage. And then I saw you kill it off, and then I was like, I can see why he also killed it off too.
Yeah, it didn't serve a real purpose to me. And the red mage is no temper on a red mage feels bad. I wasn't going to take one of those.
Yeah. The red mage, it looked nice, but it had its problems.
Oh, we had a ribbon in the validation chest.
What was in the validation chest?
A ribbon?
Ooh. I didn't even...
But isn't a level 45 master a ribbon in himself?
Actually, no. The master has terrible MDF.
Well, what level did you promote at? I don't remember. Were you at 14 or 15?
It doesn't matter because I promoted before it became a master. Before I got the master, when you recruit something, they get all their levels as the class that they currently are.
See, when I asked Hayden about it, he said it would be as if you promoted from a certain level. So if you were like level 14 when you promoted, you would have 14 levels as black belt too, so...
I mean, if I had had the black belt from the beginning, yes, but I'm pretty certain that when you recruit, they get all their levels right then, right there.
Alright, well that is definitely something I am going to want to go check out.
I had that one ribbon, and it was definitely going on, and since I had that Opal +5 bracer, or ring.
Uh-huh. Alright, well it looks like Jay is making his way down to his his speed bump fight. Let's see how this goes. We barely saw what speed bump could do on your screen, so maybe we'll actually see something else out of this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what the Fiends had for us today, because I didn't get much of a look at them.
Oh no! Oh, that was a rub right out the gate.
Oh. Yeah.
And that was through a ribbon, too. He had equipped that ribbon on that thief.
And he's thinking about it. I know he is definitely thinking about it. He's like, I think this is a reset, because I don't think I can take it. Gonna go with the good old-fashioned nuke till he's dead strat. Come on, Jay. I believe in you.
There we go.
That was a tornado, but Lich is dead. Okay. Luckily with that white mage, we have some sort of life spell. And this is Jay double checking that there is a ribbon in fact on his thief.
I did equip that thing, right? I know I did.
Making our way over to Carrie next. The fact that he is in the chat makes me think that something has happened.
Did Jay see any better spike tiles out there? Were there eyes somewhere that I missed or something?
We did not see eye tiles anywhere. We saw the mummy tile, we saw the curse shark tile, and we saw
The mud gold tile.
the mud gold tile, and then the agma tile were the only 4 tiles we saw. So it is possible that the eye tile was somewhere else, but you guys look like you checked most of the major spots.
Yeah, I missed a few in C, and of course the marsh lock. We didn't have the key at that point.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Jay making his way now to see Carrie. Again, another fight that we barely got any information on. I believe you killed Carrie in 1 hit. So...
Oh, I think, technically, was it like 20 hits? Swing him 20 times with the fin?
That is true. Alright, doing a little bit of buffing. Casting fast. Invis 2 to give us some invade. Power bonk for power. And we are taking our first swing, and let's see what happens.
9 hits, 73. That's definitely good damage.
Yeah, that is amazing damage. We got our black mage dropped, but we have still life counters. Carrie is dead.
Alright, conserving those life 2 charges for a little bit later. Now, Kraken 2 did survive the first round of major punches, so definitely got a little bit more HP here.
He is a thick boy. But unfortunately, Kraken does Kraken things. And if you're not in it with the black belt, Kraken has time to do even more Kraken things.
If you're a white mage, hold on to your robes.
I don't know. I have seen a white mage.
There's the lock 2, invis 2 coming through. Kraken gonna hit 403 damage, gonna knock down that black wizard there. Fire 3 coming across the board. Swing and a miss. Swing, 4 hits, 138 damage. Gonna want a little bit more than that. Cure 2 coming up to top off the ninja there. And damage is not coming through. Gonna power bonk up.
Looking at what to do. I would definitely go with a little bit of curing just to get your health back up. Power bonk again. Kraken really does not like that white mage today, it seems.
No, we're definitely going to keep throwing the evasion, going to keep power bonking up, got to get that damage through. We're going to do another swing here, see what we do. Miss from Kraken, white shirt from the white wizard, and swing. 6 hits, 456 damage. That's a little bit better.
You got a white shirt going out.
262.
Not a bad hit.
And the rub through the ribbon again.
Oh
no.
I mean, at this point, Jay, I'm feeling it, man. Dude, F's in chat. Light Axe strats. He can't have too much health. Look, I have watched somebody punch Kraken for 30 damage for like an hour. He might. Oh. Alright. I think we have a pause there. Okay. That is when Jay hit forfeit. I'm sorry to see it, Jay. Give me a second. We'll try and see if we can get you up here in chat. Play the buttons. All right. Okay. Stand there for a minute.
Okay, won't be able to join us in here for that. GG's in the chat again for Jay for running an amazing race.
You did, man. I saw you get tilted there near the end, and you looked at waterfall, and then you walked away from it, and that was where your floater was sitting all this time. So, but you ran a hell of a race. I'm still looking forward to being able to race you again, man. And hopefully you have a good night tonight. Alright, any thoughts from you, Syraniss?
Nope, nothing from me. Just thank you very much to the crew. Love you all. GG's to my opponent. Anytime I'm happy. And we're going to eat tacos, apparently. I'm told it's time to eat.
You go enjoy tacos. I got chicken. Kyleo, what do you got for dinner?
Not sure just yet, but I know something's gonna get cooked.
All right, sounds good. If you like what you see and you enjoyed watching the race today, please feel free to check out our Discord, Final Fantasy Randomizer. Coming up soon, we will be starting the Duckling Derby. And if you are new and want to learn how to get in on this, come join the Duckling Derby. It is literally, they will teach you how to beat everybody up. You play against people that are very close to your own skill level. You get all of the training, and people are more than happy to help. It's an amazing program. Everybody in this community is friendly. Come give it a try. We still have a round of 32 after this set of 64. And so please stay tuned. I want to make sure we thank Speed Gaming too for letting us be here on the channel and streaming today. Kyleo, thank you for being in the booth with me. I had an amazing time, and I hope we get to do this again.
Absolutely.
And Maple, thank you for doing our tracking today. Anything from you, Kyleo?
Nope. Just looking forward to seeing more great races, and looking forward to see how this tournament ends up shaking out.
Aren't we all, man? All right. From us over here at FFR, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.